So what about the reputation? Did they reset? They reset, right? Because I like character bound, if I'm not mistaken. All the reputation, all that sweet reputation and the reputation scrolls, they're all gone. Well, somebody needs to start playing, so. Yeah, Crucible is not the place to play. That was, I think that was the last time we're seeing Crucible for some time. Did you kill all your characters or what? No, I deleted about like 8 level 100s, I believe. That was not dead. Just wanted to reset my account. And no smartass, I cannot delete my saves because I want to keep the recipes. Oh, this brings back so many things. How about we hit level 2 and then one day? Excuse me, just passing through. They miss me, Karen. They talk about my character deletions. Good old Francis. Ooh. So Arcanist or Nightblade playthrough? What do you think? Hit me up. Yo, what's up, Gaber? Yo, what's up, Fortune? Yes, I'm playing Grim Dawn again. Level 33 Spellbreaker, leveling him up. I'll try to catch up. Hey. You started playing as well? That sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm going to be like streaming Grim Dawn for some time to come, a couple of months. And hopefully we can link it to expansion as well. That should be really good. I'm still thinking, you guys. Arcanist or the Nightblade? Which one to level up first? How about we get some crystals? I think those crystals were quite useful now. Arcanist. One once. Nightblade. Just a sec. Do I like move to and then attack maybe? So we attack with like right click. That sounds pretty good to me. Right? Can you like dual wield, right? Nope. Arcanist is probably more secure. Nightblade is a little bit rapier, in my opinion. Nightblade is probably also a little bit slower. For as long as I remember. Especially my playstyle. Trozen. Do I rush for like Trozen? Guys, there are some guides on the YouTube. Like, can you check out what that dude is doing? Like... Yeah, but he has like meat shields. Actual zombies that are like blocking my bullets. How is this fair? And he keeps on spawning them too. There's no maximum, it feels like. See that food ration on the bottom side? I think it's pretty important for us right now. How many potions did we get, like, from the exit of the town? Hope I'm not blocked. Nice. I'm coming for you! Alright, that's one hell of a start. So when we are going for like Trozen, which devotion should we go for? Woo. How about we activate the yellows only? Make the map bigger? Grab some more crystals somewhere around here. I've actually like never thought about this, but you can like exit to TP town as well, or you can just like it. I'm level 100 on my infiltrator. I've started a rune binder vindicator, 2-hand trapper, although I'm missing like 2 set pass, shoulders and head. I decided to reset my account. You have an idea for setup for your Spellbinder later? Spellbinder or Breaker? That sucks. Shit, I wanted to hit level 5 there. There it is. Yes, my camera is not blocking anything, right? You can see the items. Can you see that item right there? Yes, you can. Alright, we're good. Can you tell me, how the hell did I find shoulders? Would I be wrong when I said, like, these shoulders that you were finding was always, like, the green one at the tree stump? Like 2 scraps? Let's see if you have anyone else to speak to. Seem okay. No, I have no idea, but for the most part, it's most likely going to be some sort of like a melee guy. Or a gal, even. And that is more like it, no? We'll most likely need some like Aether. What are the potions called? Elixir of Spirit, okay. Trying to remember where this cave entrance was. Somebody was actually like mentioning some sort of like a mod that is auto-collecting the essences. Does anyone know what I'm talking about right now? That is... like, as much as I hate playing with mods, that might actually be something that I might consider. The Grim Internals. Like the components from the floor, you know? Grim Internals picks up the rares, your components and stuff. Also shows you little random stats on the left-hand side of your screen. I might need to check that out. For some reason, we're missing quite a lot. Look at that. Oh my god, seriously? That's a spread? Okay. Nice meet you, cast, dude. How many scraps do we have now? Because that guy needs 5 of them, we have 4. Can keep that book. Yeah, a little bit of like cunning, spirit, energy regen. So was the NPC on the left side over here? I'm not really sure. We'll most likely be doing a lot of excessive exploration because I need to get basically back to where I used to be, at least. Still got the experience spots as I can provide some though. No thanks. No need. We'll get there though. Hey, we kind of cannot pass on these component drops, I believe, guys. After restarting the accounts. Quite a lot of Path of Exile lately. I just pressed the key binding of my 3rd flask, which is my Quicksilver. So. I'm guessing we're gonna need to give some spread because like casters were requiring just a little bit more stat distribution focus than anything else. Rest you were almost capable of like making full physic all the time. The thing is though, at the end, if you think about it, we'll most likely be some sort of like a rogue. You know, I will be melee with like Nightblade heavier than Arcanist. Arcanist will sort of be like the utility part of the character. Lots of cold damage, must say. Lots of it. I don't necessarily know like how many points into Trozen is enough for me to like continue leveling my mastery and still get carried. Because there's a point of like Trozen points that is it starts becoming like excessive and you're spending way too much mana at the start of the game. It would have still one-shot everything, you know what I mean? It might actually be enough to have like 8 points into it right now. If I was speedrunning, and the thing that I could have done is that drop a portal over there. Cold and cold conversion from a certain type. Yeah, that's a really cool way to play, I think. Spellbreaker, that is. Spellbreaker was my first character that I started when AOM launched, the expansion that we are in right now. And I actually managed to finish the game there on hardcore, like blind also, without knowing anything at all from the last expansion. The last boss fight was like incredibly repeated. We have some resistances, and that ring is cool. I actually did not realize that was a thing until now. Did not remember, sorry. We have another stat stick over here. Skill cooldown reduction. Oh my god, that bristly fur. You're gonna make me turn back for you. Please. Bear is there as well. Is the new stuff out for this game? No, Bear, it's not. It is not. They postponed it to the first quarter of 2019. Should we go back to town? Let's go back to town. This guy gave me a skill point. Yeah, I'll start going for the mastery. Let's leave it at like 8 out of 16 and see how it goes. We have a devotion point too, I remember that. But I have absolutely no idea what to give it to start, so it's alright. It's not like the single devotion point is going to be making a difference right now, so. Whee! For the energy regeneration, 1 point into this is not so bad. A couple of points into that is, if I'm not mistaken, capable of like fixing your energy problems even. Inspiring Arcanist in your focus. What proxy then? Ah, it's not a proc, it's permanent. Alright, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. I was kind of scared that this guy was going to be a little tanky against my Trojan, but not really. I think Trojan is dealing some like physical damage as well. You could actually like, did you see what I just did? You could like pull them into choke points like this with your Trojan and then like force your Trojan to basically all the meteors land on the same spot, which is on top of the enemy. You got to be shitting me. Like, we're missing one single crystal. I think so, at least. I think I missed one, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. That should do it. Fucker. How about this? Physique and health upgrade on that thing. It's not so bad. A couple of like belt comparisons, health regen, and defensibility. I think 16 defensibility is a little bit better than 6% right now, so might as well. Fire damage and burn damage. What is our damage, you guys? Lightning and cold. Okay. We have boots over here. They don't have movement speed, so they go away. That's simple. The next one is going to make it so that the targets, they're frozen. I skipped Milton Heart, didn't I? I see you. How about this game? What's where you? Is this one of those caves that like I never enter? Yeah, I think so. There's a good loot here though. Let's freeze. Ah, that wasn't so bad. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the first big chests that you can open. That bust over there. Some cool stuff that I got where they require level 10 for the most part. There it is. I was wondering what I'm searching for. Let's go back like and kill what's his name again? Milton Heart. Up until when we find like the next waypoint, let's do that. Like running back will probably be taking too long. 3 mythicals from the devotion shrine. Nice, nice. Mythicals? So I'm guessing this is it then. Which mire? White mire. Please don't kill me. The white has resistance. Alright, bro. Mythicals were like the better legendaries or something. Yep. Even though we are like, pay attention to our level and decreases levels, right? Even though we're not necessarily like killing 60% of the monsters, I'm up leveling quite heavily actually where we are. So I wonder like how does it feel the first time that you're playing this game actually, when you're like, you know, heavily killing everything and also exploring everything, right? Can we actually like pull the boss as well? What do you think? Yep, come. I've never tried this before. What was he doing? Definitely upgrade. Cunning and defense. Chaos and cold resistance instead of poison damage. So I guess yeah, why not? Are we going to be doing the I actually don't remember the place for it. Just like try to get those shoulders with like resistances on them, right? The hidden tree bust thingy. Did you guys like ever recruit the other blacksmith and took like the hammer from the Duncan? If I'm not mistaken, there's a fourth devotion point somewhere around here. We can take that and then we can try to figure out like what we are going for in it. Somewhere here maybe? Yep. It's that guy running behind me. Wait, did I actually like evade him? Yo, what's up, Crawler? Nice to see you, dude. I'm thinking of exiting from the other side. It's like there was a lot of ways blocked there, so why not? One more crystal. Should definitely make the most out of the crystals. Am I running for this is my question. Lightning damage, frostburn damage. I want to say yes, actually. Interesting. What you making? It's going to be a Spellbreaker right now, but for the most part, as you know, it's been about like a year or so that I didn't play the game, so we're going to be molded by the game. Max Frozen Core and just toss a point in the Shatter Star if you get some +1 skill gear, in my opinion. So you actually prioritize Frozen Core more than the Shatter Star now. Interesting. I was thinking of exactly the opposite thing, but I think that might be questionable because like there's ways of to travel there. I'm gonna turn back and figure out what the hell is going on. We have this necklace that's giving me HP. That is interesting as well. It still does not have movement speed, unfortunately. Does anyone in my chat remember where the hidden shoulders are? From which waypoint we need to go left? Elemental resistance. And this one is Chaos Resistance with quite a lot of stats on it. Let's play with the Elemental Resistance so we have like an easier time. Fire resistance and the casting speed instead of pierce. Doesn't sound too bad, but I think the other one is a little bit more valuable. We'll see. White Maya top right. Alright, cheers. What? No, maybe the Foggy Bank? Are you sure? It might be the Foggy Bank. Go up a portal, it's top left. Yep. So it is the Foggy Bank. Okay. Might still be one more up though. Let me see. Like one more up isn't just that corner instead of this corner. I'm not really sure yet. Yep, it's here. Alright, thank you very much. Now if I could just find the stump. You also have Theseus. I guess the stump doesn't want to be there. Not really sure why though. That's interesting. I don't think you need to speak to the NPC for this to be here. Maybe that is something that has been changed. That's really questionable for me. What the heck? Okay, I wanted my shoulders with the elemental resistance, but it's not there anymore. Game's tricking me. No idea why. Did you reset the stash? No XP parts? I resetted the account except the recipes. Recipes is the only thing that I have remain. My blacksmith is the only part that's not reset, okay. Everything else is gone. Gone for good. We're going to be building up on the stream. My stream always digs. Well, we have okay shoulders, I suppose. It's not so bad. My stream always like digs the struggle, so it's alright. I'll pick up the chest here. We'll need just a little bit of like spirit regeneration now to be able to keep up with this. I will probably need to give at least 1 or 2 points into the Iskandra. We'll see. We'll see. Ectoplasm? You fuckers are talking as if I'm swimming in them. I just told you I resetted everything. Ectoplasms. Okay, I'll take the fucking advice. Unbelievable. Let me just go farm some. Come with me to the stairs. Can we actually cross from here? I'll be damned. Nix is there as well, saying, "What is this madness? Molly is back in Grimdawn." Yeah, I missed it, man. I missed it. Wait, did it complete? I think it's completed. I don't care about GI. I'm inside. How's it going, Nix? I'm doing good. Doing pretty good. What about yourself? Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'll try to like refrain myself from giving any points into Even one should be helping me quite a bit right now with this Kendra. What was the key binding to like change this? Control Q? I actually don't remember. Was I like always pressing it myself? It's definitely possible. Are we listening to Synthwave? We are. I kind of want to listen to like... There's a chance that I'm going to be uploading to YouTube, so... I kind of want to continue listening to game OSTs, but what game? What about Halo 3? Halo 3 is like really nice build up, really chill build up, I would say. I think it should be okay. Maybe that's not breakable. You know what I'm saying? It's all meant to be. Open the goddamn gates! Berserk. Physical and elemental resistances are going down by 25%. Physical resistance minus 25%, because that makes sense. I think it was taking me about like 25 minutes usually to complete an Act 1 if I'm not mistaken. Right? Was it? Not sure. Maybe a little bit less, maybe more. I actually don't remember. Might be just making it up. Yeah, don't you think that it would be good if the Aether damage casting speed cooldown reduction? Cooldown reduction was really big when you're leveling up with Trozen. Don't you think that it would be big to have auto pick up to components in this game with like the expansion? It would be an incredible thing to introduce to this game, in my opinion. They should definitely consider that if they can. It's good this way. I'll definitely allow that if there was such a thing. 100%. There's way too many components to pick up all the time anyways. Yeah, there's a mod for that. It is Grace. Yep. Yep. Gonna check it out tomorrow. I've never checked out anything about like mods in Grimdown, so. Quite noob to that. But such a mod might actually have a really big impact and, well, in a good way, obviously. Game, so I'm kind of considering it for the first time. What are we talking about? We're talking about auto pickup to components. There's apparently a mod that is capable of giving that to you. But I was also saying that it would be lovely if they just introduced that in the core game, you know, with the expansion. Definitely dig that. That's a holy shit, those gloves. 90 HP, health regen. I don't care about the health regen, I'm going to be honest. Fire resistance and some elemental resistance. Just set it for like the extra sound. January, February. March is my birthday. Can you pick it up? Oh my god. Actually, like polished emerald was like one of the worst components, I believe. So maybe. Those pants. Oh. How did I not find any better pants so far? I've been looting literally everything. I blame the game, okay? 12 armor pants. Lightning damage and electrocute as well. Cam? That's a bad habit. I'm trying to get the most experience out of that. No point, I'm already out leveled for this place. Should just get my crystals and move on. I should probably get all the crystals though. I think I'm gonna give just one more point into that. Do I need to like open the aura one more time now that I like updated it, upgraded it, whatever? Probably not, right? So many bookcases in that place. Gotta click. Wasn't there like a chance of you finding some note? Okay, I'll shut up. What did like your body block? What is it that you want to see introduced into this game in expansion? Maybe something that will make your life a little bit easier in the game, you know what I mean? Some sort of like an interface, maybe a map improvement. I don't know, anything. Still rocking those pants. Sure. 18 cunning with like physical stuff. Actually, no doubt I have some like really cool upgrades in my bags. Just don't want to go through them before finishing Act 1. But at the same time, we would definitely have a little easier time versus a good old friend up over here. It's the bad guy. The overlay map. Yeah, the overlay might be interesting. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be doing it though. I might myself like it too. Yeah, there was an overlay. There's been like a lot of discussions going on both in the forums and the Reddit about how repetitive the game is because of 3 difficulties. I'm genuinely curious what you think about, like, on your end. Like, do you mind opening a new character and going through the same difficulty 3 times? At all? Like, where are you at right now? Are you gonna... Do you see yourself minding it in the future? Like... Would you like them to see some sort of, like, an easy... I mean, not easy, sorry. Would you like them to see to... like ease the maybe the mid difficulty and like have a better transition between like the normal and the ultimate? Level 16 with a short sword. I kind of want to pick you up. I think I can. Silver band, double X, I don't care. I think we're okay. I want to say. Let's go back to town. Before we complete Act 1. Clean the bags, talk to some people. Try to realize if I missed anything. Do physique points. I have like 1.1 HP at this point. I don't know if that is good or not. Yes, something for nothing. This quest right over here. I don't think I'm going to be doing it. That was one of those quests I never do, unfortunately. Vitality damage, spirit, and elemental resistances is better than like cunning and chaos. I'm not sure. Frostburn damage with increased duration and cold damage upgrades. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wear you. Skill cooldown reduction on the oath end is a little bit better than mine. Arcane Blast, a surge of energy, damaging all nearby enemies. That doesn't sound too bad. What sort of an Wait, what is going on here? Granted skills, Arcane. Oh, it's a chance to hit with melee. Okay, my bad. Those gloves were insane, as we talked about it. Oh, yeah. Let's wear them. Yeah, so we need like an offhand that is giving me good cooldown reduction, and that is also giving me either elemental damage or like cold or lightning. I would accept all of them, I would say. Movement speed and cunning. I think we're okay. Cold resistance 27%. It's better than none. Lightning damage, electrocute, all skill cooldown reduction, physique, poisoning, spirits, energy regen. 46, 30. I think this is just a little bit better. 11% movement speed with really good armor on it. I'm gonna wear it. Alright, I think we're okay. Yeah, I want them to introduce like something that could definitely make my game a little bit easier for me is when I click this button, you know, vacuum the components from this side and just to the main screen. You know what I mean? From like extra bags into the main. Just pile them up all together. That's something that I would really, really like, I believe. Holy shit, that's not so bad. I look at Malagant like looking at the items, thinking which one is better. Interesting. At level 10. She doesn't want to give the quest to me. I think that has something to do with like maybe the Devil's Crossing not being friendly. It is definitely possible. How's it going, Maestro? Mail in-game. What? With the next expansion, there might be enough content and levels per difficulty. They could just cut it to 2 difficulties, in my opinion. Just rebalance Elite to be more ultimate-like. You reset your illusions too. If not, go get a sweet illusion setup. Can you stop trying to make me spend some coin? Are you sure you're working properly? Ended up giving the MI for maybe one skeletal. One skelly? Yeah, summon limit to raise skeleton. Yeah, there it is, there it is. It was about reputation, as I said. Make it looking all good and shiny. So we have, what, like 7 points that we can spend into the devotions. What would go good with my Chosen spam? What do you guys think? Chosen is hitting Frostball, like Frostburn and Cold, I would say. Heavy for now. Reasonably, lightning damage too, later on. And a Runebinder hat crafted. You're actually giving me like lots of devotions. I think we're gonna go through that like when I'm making the character in like Grim Tools or something, let's say. What do I want right now? I want like an active, I think at least. It's gonna proc every single time I press my right click, and at the same time, maybe some like movement speed. Maybe a little bit of resistance even. Cold lightning, that's not so bad, but I think elemental resistance is going to be fine. The green, 5 green. 4 green. What is your green? I have something. There's one more green that I really like. Is it the skull is like actually? Yeah, I really like you. You're starting with this one right now. I think this is a really good leveling thing. Gives you like a little bit of physique, defensive ability, some resistances, some energy regen, which is a good thing for me right now. Elemental damage. And that is going to be giving me the 5 that we need. No, we need 6. My bad. Well, we could definitely remove it later on. It's alright. That one is 3 too. That is so cool. Okay. Elemental damage, aether resistance, health and energy. Even more elemental damage. Are we already respecing things? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What do you want now? Just one purple, right? Alright, we get to purple and then we get to crown. How about that? The elemental star. I think this is okay. Quill and the Troll was saying that is all the cold damage you can get while leveling Quill and purple crossroads and get the crown. That is exactly what I just did, Kroll. That's exactly what I just did. Unfortunately, those blue gloves are not better than mine. Let's stop. How about we stop caring about like yellow drops from now on? Wasting our time with it. Look at that thing. A beautiful, beautiful necklace. This is going to be pretty useful for me as well. Alright, this is the moment that we stop caring about the yellow drops, okay? Bleed resistance instead of cold resistance. I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah, we only see green drops now and up. Drops below 70%. We don't need that right now. We can take an oh shit button for now if I want to. 3-second duration immunity, which is not so bad. I don't think I'm gonna need it anytime soon though. Going full into that. We move on. Do I have the scraps that is necessary to open this bridge? I don't necessarily remember how many we need. Hopefully. Which requires 6. Act 2, babies. Maven Sphere to start like this is just not so good. I'll say like Maven Sphere is one of those things like that you kind of need to max out to get like good value out of it, because like it's percentage absorption. So who cares if you're absorbing 4%? You kind of need to be absorbing 20% of the attack that's coming your way for it to be good, and that's too many points into it. I'll say that's a late game thingy, but rest in peace, scum. But yeah, that's just me. But yeah, Maven Sphere, that is definitely something that we're going to have on this character, 100%. Like, without then an Arcanist, like, why are you picking the Arcanist, in my opinion? So. I failed! Wait, can I? Hey, you can reset. Okay. There we go. I didn't know you could reset. I was so disappointed in myself for a second there. We can drop a portal here, I guess. I don't know. Since the account is new, we're going to be going for the big chests. So even though there's only Devotion Shrine inside that cave, we'll most likely kill the boss inside as well. Maybe even like get an Ectoplasm or two in the meanwhile. You know? You... Movement speed, cold and slow resistance. It gives you howling wind. Surrounds you with blistering wind that chills your enemies. 10% chance when hit by melee attacks. Now that is an upgrade. For level 20, that's not that far off either. We need that one to unlock the crown, and then we go for the crown. Not so far away either. Yo, cheers, Matt Cookie. Glad to see you tune in. Elemental damage, casting speed, energy regen with inner focus +1 and lightning resistance. I think it's alright, we could make it work. Cold damage increase with attack speed and night chill. Just for the night chill. Maybe, excuse me. Maybe later on, I'm not really sure. Let's get out of here. The reason you take this portal over here is because you don't want to be running back from here like this. Chaos is there as well. Long time no see, dude. There's an NPC that sells them at Fort Icon. All my Spectre longswords. Yeah, you can reset NPCs to find those items as. Spectre longsword. I don't know if I'm keeping it or not, I'm not really sure. After 420 hours, I gathered some courage and started hardcore, says Mad Cookie. I'm sure you'll be fine. 420 hours sounds plenty. And even if you die, what the heck, just go again. It's a good game. It's a good game to play. Just get the mentality of like, instead of the character, you're working for the stash. You're like a peasant that is working for the stash. You know what I mean? That does not make any sense. Kami is there. I watched your video guides on Grimdawn and it's helped me a lot. I wanted to thank you for the content you produce on the internet. Kami, thank you very much. That makes me really happy. And thank you for like tuning in to say so as well. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Mad Cookie saying, if I die on hardcore and I get like level 1 stash there, do I keep the blacksmith recipes? You keep everything on other than the character that you died with, basically. But they need to be in the shared stash tab. So you know how there's like 2 tabs on the top that you can swap around? It's the shared one. And the recipes, they stay too. I'm going to go ahead and admit, I was like wondering, why the fuck wasn't I? You know, I'm not even lying. I was just about to alt tab to check one of my YouTube guides, like leveling videos. Why the fuck was I walking out of here, where I am right now, instead of TPing back to town? This is the end. I love this game. Why the Spellbreaker? I like the Spellbreaker. Really like it. Both Arcanist and Nightblade, they're my favorite. I'm running this for the royal jelly. Let's open a chest. Is there a chest inside this? Let's open the chest and get out. Oh shit, this was coming with like a spell, wasn't it? Mana infusion. Is it giving me mana? Yeah, it gives like mana regen. Okay. Mana regen on all damage increase, 100%. That 100% is really big for a leveling up character, actually. Not gonna lie. So I should definitely be using this like offensively instead of defensive. You do know what I'm saying? I cannot decide if I want to like get the Shadow of Whale maxed out or if I want to like continue and rush through the Shattered Star. I just cannot decide. Relic gives 100% damage bonus. Crowley, you're way behind, my brother. Once again, this is 2-0 now. Keep them coming, though. I know there's a set with, like, lightning has a shield. It's made for retaliation. Oh, fuck you. I'll remember you. That is a really good suggestion, and okay. And I figured out what we were missing, right over here. Attack. Muscle memory is such a weird thing. You remember like when I was asking you how to swap this action bar, and I just pressed it without knowing. Oh my god. But I have no idea what your plan is. No, it's a really, really good idea. My plan is to just continue leveling, and that was an awesome idea. Thank you very much. Do we have any goodies? Pierce the poison resistance instead of the elemental. I'm dropping quite a bit. Resistance on the gloves with lightning and electrocute damage. 12% elemental resistance or 90 HP. I think I'm okay with the resistance. A helm with flat fire damage, HP, armor, energy regen too. That's pretty cool. I have only one frozen heart so far. Makes me mad. What about this necklace over here? Cunning and attack speed. You can go away. I'm actually going to sell this too. I think so, at least. Yeah, I would rather like wear this one, I think. Let's go. Look at the fire coming out of my helm. An ancient heart. Thank you very much. Do we just like run through and kill Crowley instead of going back now? Let's do so. Should definitely say hi to our maniac friend over here, though. What was his name again? Oh, he's not there today. Doesn't want to grace us with his appearance. Wait, no, I should go back. Don't do what I just did. Don't do it. I think you need to turn this quest back and destroy 3 fucking forges or whatever. I believe so. Bleed and pierce resistance once again, or what? This chest right here is ridiculously better than mine. Where did we find this chest from? Did it just drop? What the heck? Oh, the fortified... Deal with the bandit forges. This is what I'm talking about. We already killed one of the bandit forges, so that was a mistake. I think you want to like turn these quests in. Maybe there's like an extra bandit forge. There should be. So I should be okay. Thanks a lot for joining me today, guys. I'm going to be streaming every single day for at least 6 hours. Probably a lot more, actually. And most of it, like, I would say about 80% of it is going to be groomed down in the upcoming months. Follow the stream if you're enjoying it. I would love you to come back. That thing is giving pure immunity? Or is it just giving like immunity against physical damage? Because I just killed him in Blade Barrier. I thought Blade Barrier was like immunity to everything. Maybe he died from the dot? No, he should be like immune to dot too. That's interesting. Just give me a second, I'm looting here. I think the NPCs have a weaker version of it. I see. That would make sense, yeah. Saying you said the same thing about PoE like days before. PoE I'll be on with the League, and I will be practicing League the 20% of the 80% that I just said, Loopy. It's exactly the same. But it is okay to like change your mind too if you think about it. Please don't be mad at me. But yeah, Path of Exile will be there too. It's true, Path of Exile and Black Ops are going to be the other parts of my stream. But in the new league of Path of Exile, I'm 100% there. Like, for sure. Really want to see it. Otherwise, I wasted my time. And we will most likely be making an opening with, like, as I said, the Elementalist Vortex, Blade Vortex. This is the item that we just found. The Enchanter's Insignia. It's a medal. I actually, like, somehow managed to find a decentish medal with, like, Pierce, Experience Gain, and Poison Resistance. I'm not even, like, sure where I found it from in the first place. It's so weird. Mood swing or decision making? Mood is more like happy, sad, no? Mr. Moneybags. Double dynamite from him, by the way. The heck? I have like 3. I think they're all level 20. No, actually one of them is level 21. Never mind. One of his rings with pierce resistance, attack speed, and chaos and physical damage increase. Is bad. A Maven Tome. That might be interesting for me. Elemental damage, offensive ability, cooldown reduction, energy regen, and casting speed. That is yet another upgrade. We are finding quite a lot of like rare items. Destroy one and keep one for yourself. Now I'm just gonna destroy it. I think it gives a little bit more reputation when you destroy it fully, if I'm not mistaken. We could definitely use the reputation here. 100%. So we have a couple of like upgrades here. This chest piece is an okayish upgrade. We're dropping 20% bleed resistance though. I think it's okay. It's justified. I think so. This is not an upgrade. Yeah, we're fine. Like, otherwise, it will most likely take you a couple of days or maybe even weeks for you to like find the item that you're searching for. Alright, there it is. That actually gave me level 21 also. That was quite a lot of experience. What are we replacing here? The HP goes away for this, right? Because like the other one is more resistance. My resistances are okayish actually. That being said, like the first time that you check the NPCs for like resistance items, if I'm not mistaken, is about like level 30. I'll still check out the Devil's Crossing and see if we can get something out of it. Freeze. I missed that. That effect on the screen is massive. How's it going, dude? You can kill her, I don't mind. As if I care about her. 300 coin. Is that meaning anything to me? I don't think so. Get out of my sight. You don't have to die like this.
Chat, if you guys leave the channel, you have to leave your browsers running, okay? 100%, or I lose viewers. Can't have that. What the fuck? What you guys doing?
Can I get some tomatoes in the chat for that, please? Thank you very much for that, Melvin. Welcome to the Lurker Lounge, dude. Thanks for your support. I think that was probably like the biggest heat that I received from the comments on YouTube. Just like rotating my screen all the time. That skeletal knight doesn't give a shit. That's insane. Oops. Brother, what the hell? Wow. Alright, let's try it one more time. There we go, there we go. I'm not really sure what's up. Not really know. You literally never rotate the screen? It's one of those things like either you hate it or you love it. And it is something that definitely takes a while to get used to. But once you're used to it, let me tell you something. First end, right? So yeah. It definitely do rotate. That's what I need for you. Level 25 and a couple of spirit points. Actually, a little bit more than couple, but yeah, I won't be able to wear that unfortunately for a while. We might be able to just do this. I don't really know like how many points that's going to be giving me. 182, that didn't give me any. Okay. I was hoping like maybe like 20 spirits or something. That's even close. Ah. Sorry. These have absurd cold resistances though. Rotating the screen is really powerful. Powerful is a word that I have not heard about the rotating the screen so far. I can understand where you're coming from though. Powerful in comparison to other ARPGs, is that what you mean? In comparison to not rotating it, I suppose though. I don't know. Powerful. Boost. This is the first time without proccing, actually, I think. I was trying to bait it, Seth. I wasn't really like expecting you to take it seriously. I know. You did not give in. So one guy is over here, but we need 3 of them. Where are the others? This guy's hitting hard, I think. Well, out of my OST. Wasn't it like a 2-hour video? Am I really online for like 3 hours already, man? It's passing. I'll open that chest. Let me see. No, video paused. What do you mean? Does it kill everything? It does. At least the skeletons, lowly skeletons, they die. A skeletal knight doesn't give a shit. Just never mind that. Not everything needs to die for us to get to where we are going. If it is because like that guy was lucky, or if it's because like he's that resistant, because like I ended up hitting him really hard at the end. I'm not really sure. Did I drop a portal? Please tell me I dropped a portal there. I'm not that noob, right? It's not so bad, but still. I should have dropped a portal, go up, take the waypoints, come back. I am in fact that noob. Okay, alright. Let's not talk about this. What's done is done. No portals was dropped? Well, the thing is, like, it's not about dropping the portal. I just realized it's also about going and picking the waypoints up and then coming back. That's the point of dropping the portal there in the first place. So, yeah. That's a mistake. It's okay. We're gonna need to do the legwork. Give me that. That too. I don't like how you're getting body blocked from picking up a component. Oh, this is the cold guy? Oh, okay. Do this. Ooh, buddy. My character is taking a lot of damage. Skill cooldown reduction on a helm. I think that is something that we should consider, but at the same time, we're dropping a lot of armor. But it is... We're getting like elemental resistance, chaos resistance, cooldown reduction, elemental damage. I think we wear that thing. It's okay. Cold damage increase, we definitely wear this one as well. What about these? Elemental damage, chaos resistance, elemental resistance, skill cooldown reduction. It has more armor on it. I'll say this is even better, no? Light radius as well. I like light radius. Earlier on I said like the components being vacuums from right side to the left side. That's already the case. I apologize. It is only for the ones that are not on the left side that it doesn't do, which obviously makes sense. So at this point, I don't know what we're doing. We could do the absolute zero, which would be probably a waste. Because Flash Freeze doesn't necessarily hit the bosses. We could go on for the Shatter Star. And at the end, something like Rectus Power, or probably the Star Pact, in fact. Let's go this way. Look at them like full HP just shaking it off. The Dissenter. You can actually go down from here as well. Yeah, I've decided to go towards like Shatterstar. I'm pretty sure we are not going to be maxing that out, just like 1 point into it. And then I'll go for the Star Pact. I think Star Pact is going to be making a massive difference on our leveling speed. I'll say so. Especially now that like you can respec out from the mastery as well. I'm not going to be caring about it so much, I believe. Get the Shadow Strike. That is a good idea as well, actually, Crawler. Let's get the Shadow Strike at some point. That is definitely a good idea. Thank you very much. I'm gonna kill this Gargantuan. No Shattered Soul for me. I do have a Chilled Steel for this shrine. That is big news because now we could actually take elemental damage, flat elemental damage. Does it even matter? Was flat elemental damage adding on top of the normal damage? I don't think so, right? It only adds to the weapon animation, I believe. So we have an elemental storm in my Trojan now. That's going to be pretty big. We could actually go for another active, or we could go for something that's going to be making me a little bit more defensive, since like it's been a while I didn't play this game. Maybe even a little bit of both. Turtle Shell right over here is a little bit good while leveling up. Drops in value when you get to the late game. But it could definitely carry me for a long time. Maybe go for that, I don't know. This one's like 20% elemental resistance and a little bit of chaos resistance. And some crossburn as well. I think I'm gonna go for that actually first. Yeah, at this point you should be able to basically like teleport out from here if you play it right, but I didn't. So we're gonna need to walk from here now. It's not the longest road. It gets your vote for the defensive choice. Yeah, I feel like I can definitely do a mistake here and there to kill myself. I did drop the portal. I didn't take the waypoint. Interesting. That way is the Steps of Torment. I actually think I'm on the right way. Should be like a bird or something on the left side to kill. Ah. An Arbalest. I am out of coffee. $300 HP for level 26. Gives you the white hit resistance as well. This could be like a cheesy item where you could just like wear that for single fight. I going dual wield, I'm guessing, right? Prime? Yeah, I think I'll be melee. I'm not too sure, honestly. I know I will be melee. Some sort of like a cold damage, frostburn damage melee, but maybe even a two-hander that we're going to be farming Steps of Torment for the two-hander drop. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna take me a while to get there, though, so it's been some time since I didn't play Grimdawn. It will all come back to me. But I think I would rather decide the spec when we are quite a bit up there, and I have completely resetted my account except the recipes. Since you went to Nightblade, yeah. You could still go for like... I suppose that might be a better option. But you could still definitely go for a two-hander on the Nightblade as well. Yes, it's an awkward choice, yes, but you could. It'd make it a little bit heavier on the Arcanist. But yeah, like, as I deleted my items, like, you know, I think we're gonna end up using what is dropping for me. So whatever drops for me will most likely be shaping my spec a little bit here and there. So instead of trying to do the maximum of what is possible as a Spellbreaker, I'll try to do what is maximum that is possible for me. We'll see. Maybe I'll even die at like level 60, who knows? We're playing hardcore at the end of the day, but yeah. We will figure it out, or maybe this guy will kill me. Wouldn't be the first time that I'm failing to his wave. He actually dropped the Bone Crusher immediately. Fine guy. I thought it was possible for you to find like a couple of dynamite drops from here as well. Fortunately, there's none. Yeah, Seth is saying exactly the same thing. Probably just like play and see what sort of drops you would find. Yeah, we are not going to be trading, guys. It definitely does kill the joy of me finding items. It's like you can get, like when I start trading, it comes down to a point where why am I even killing monsters? I might as well just trade all the time. You know what I mean? It's weird. It is awkward. One thing that I didn't miss is the Aether Ground. So the Shadow Strike is sitting on 10. We could definitely go for Pneumatic Burst as well. In the meantime. And then there's also the Star Pact. Shadow Strike is going to take about 1, 2, 9. That's 11 points, is 3 levels. 3 levels, 12 points from 22, I believe, to 34. I think that is the resistances that I need over there. 18% in fact. We're sitting on full elemental resistances. Without worrying too much about itemization, I would say. The weapon that I'm using is giving +2 to Alexa's Flash Freeze. That is pretty big. And since we're like cold base right now, I think I'm gonna choose Devil's Crossing right here. I think it is possible for me to like respec out of one thing and then start the Tortoise soon. So this is gonna give me a little bit more like Frostburn damage and Chaos Resistance. We could like respec out of... I'm gonna do that first. Might forget it afterwards. So from this, I think, offensive ability. What do I need for you? Just a yellow. Yellow is a good point, anyways. 5% life is okay. Any point of this game. Expected, and then afterwards there were 35 items are quite the biggest upgrade for me. I don't know if I'm going to be getting respected. And just like killing ethereals or something should be enough. We'll see. Energy regen. There's no life on it. There's no elemental damage on it. I'm gonna need to sell this, I think. I don't like it so much. I'm gonna keep that to like cheese some fights. We'll see. Casting speed increase, light radius, elemental damage, health regen, and chaos resistances on a belt. Alright, we're good, I think, guys. Do I need to, like, speak to anyone else at the entrance? There's someone that I need to talk to at the entrance. But what about here? Is there, like, anything I need to speak to here? I don't think so, right? No, we're good with this one. At the exit of that dungeon that we need to speak to. Maybe this marked the pass? Not sure. Yikes, no. It's the Broken Hills. There it is. Yo, what's up, Hans? Nice to see you. What's up, Naomi? Welcome, dudes. 1 attribute point. Sweet. So it's saying polished emerald on the chest and offhand is 16 spirit. That's a good point. That's a good point. Do I still want to make it? Let's get to level 25. It's pretty close, and then I'll consider that. Because like at the end of the day, I think you're collecting way too many polished emeralds that I can just like, you know, throw them out right now. It's okay. Don't know how many I need. I don't need that much. I think maybe 2 or 3 polished emeralds should be able to give the spirit that I need. I do believe so. But I don't think I want to be spending any spirit right now into the stats. For some reason, like I'm failing to find the guy. He was not there. He might be somewhere around there, I think. Hey, Crix, where are you at, buddy? There you are. Are you? Hey, Crix. All my Trojans just like... Woo! Buddy, I think our DPS is pretty okay right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's over here. We will drop a portal right over here and come back to it later on, guys. Yeah, maybe it was on this road, actually. Might be on this road. Let's go from the right side. Matic Burst. I actually usually have it on 5, so we will have it on 5 again. Let's put the infusion to 6 now. How are my gloves? They're okay. They just give like elemental resistance. That's all. Nothing else actually. This is probably better. Yeah. My elemental resistances are okay right now. We don't need to give more. So we are missing about like, what is this? 20, 25 or something? Yeah, 25 spirit. How many would that take? 824. Oh, god damn it. It would take about like 4 of the polished emeralds. I think it's not worth it, I would say. Maybe a couple more levels and then we can look into it. Are we getting any spirits at all for like... We're actually gaining about like 3 spirits in the mastery of Nightblade. That's not so bad. Alright. Oh my god. No. No! I hate you, Malagant. I hate you, Malagant. After killing Icrix, we didn't interact with the corpse next time. Ooh, some Friday night shit there. Right, if I'm not mistaken, it was here. Dude, it's so funny because like I actually spent some time there too. I kinda don't want to open a portal anymore. No matter what we do at this point, because of that mistake we'll continue running, so might as well run from here. Because we do still have a good portal up, if I'm not mistaken. Even though I'm on the wrong road. Right. Chubby mode. My cat is chilling on my flip-flop right now. Little fucker wakes me up 2-3 times a night because he wants cuddles. I'll let him under the blanket and he stays like 5 minutes and leaves. Well... Is it cold out there, Harbor? A Frozen Heart is really, really appreciated. You remember the Devotion Shrine that we couldn't take? Now we could actually take it. Maybe there? Yeah, it is definitely it is definitely there. Give me a second. I cannot reach any more of those, I think. Yep, completely missed like every single one of those meteors throws in. Nice one. For some reason, my experience with Trozen is that like it is usually more accurate when you cast it on the floor rather than you know, right clicking on the head of the enemy. I don't know why that's a something, but it is. Just trying to like, you know, guess or like foresee where the monster is going to be ending up in a second and then just like clicking on the floor is definitely more accurate. That is one of the entrances. This side, this is the second entrance there. This is such a journey for me right now. Would love a dynamite laying somewhere around here, but nope. Old Briar in the cave, and then the shrine, and then to the Tyrant's Hold. Wait, there's nothing else? Oh. Please, that bleed damage hurts. Thank you. Soul Carver might be something interesting for me. I should probably check out my resistances at some point. Seems like vitality is rather low and the poison resistance is pretty low as well. There was a poison component that we could make and enchant pretty much everything, if I'm not mistaken. Right? We should probably get onto that. 20% poison resistance in the first playthrough definitely makes a massive difference. So, the northern side is the side that is open for me. Running back and forth. That is the one with the frozen heart. The anti-venom salve, yes, that's the one that I'm talking about. I don't necessarily know if I can like craft it. Maybe it is too hard for me right now, but definitely help me out if you have like an okayish item to put that on. Like considering you can always take them out anyway, so you are not losing anything. You should definitely be using the components when you're leveling up. Look at me saying that as I'm going through all these monsters without one single component in my gear. There's something that I should change. What is the cold one? This one, right? Let's get it. Better now than later. Actually ignores sometimes like line of sight, even this flash freeze spell. I think it's an upgraded version of like what I'm using, if I am not mistaken. I'm not really sure. The cold aura that is. See you later, time to work. Yeah, have a nice day, Prime. Thanks for tuning in, dude. I'll catch you around. Oh shit. You should never be casting the Trozen into like these doorways. 3% pierce resistance. But no. I'm thinking I'm going to be taking the nullification here and like put it to maybe like 4 or something. Dispel those monsters with auras. Getting up there with like the button suppressed right now. Hello? I get to Nightblade this many points and never use the Shadow Strike anymore. Good job. I don't necessarily remember like what's a good HP to have at this level. I'll say probably about like at level 30 you need like 3k. So it's about like putting 2 more zeros or something like that. He's aggroed. It's gonna miss. Before I forget this, let's go pick up the shrine right before Old Arkovia with the Frozen Heart. And then we can check out like if we can get to the Tortoise constellation. It's always a struggle to take this thing, but I think I'm quite lucky actually, like finding these things this fast. Old Bend. Give the quests in... Was it Twin Falls, guys? Pine Barrens, I think. When you have the experience potion, this is like 2.5 levels or something. Elemental Storm with rank 3. Yep, I found her. She's dead. That was okay. So can I... Do you think like I can go for Star Pact now? Maybe 1 point into like Maven Spheres, 5% absorption. We're getting 25 HP, some defense, more defense. Physique requirement for the shields, we don't care about that. 100 HP and 15 ability. More defense. 4% is going to be good as well. And then the Tortoise Shell. So like 2 more devotion points, which is on the left side of the map right now, I think. So it should be pretty fast. We have a bowl around us now. Fire and cold damage with stack speed. Elemental damage spirit. Cooldown reduction. Damage reflected. 100. This is interesting because like, I think this is the Maven Hood, which is pairing up with this tome, which will give me 4% defensibility and HP. Now it is getting up to that point where it might actually end up like being worth it, you know? Using it, that is. Bleed resistance. Like, first thing first, is this an upgrade over the helm that we are using? It's questionable. It's like our fire resistance is becoming like kind of poop. I might need to like check out some of the components in the blacksmith. Skill cooldown reduction with chaos resistance and elemental resistance. I really like that elemental resistance over there. If we can do some components, then we'll most likely replace that though. I'll keep the chaos resistance on the belts. Okay, I don't really know why you don't jump to the left side. Come here. Would like some coffee. I'm going to be taking a short break here. How's it going? Bye-bye. Welcome. And the third maiden item is the craftable if you go that way. I'll check out the blacksmith right now after the break, I think. I don't want to know he's saying hard to get resistance if you use them though. We can probably get it from like crafting some sort of like components here and there. And I have a couple of like resistance coming from not only the skills but also the devotions. Maybe should be fine. Thanks for hanging out with me. Give me about like 3-4 minutes. I'll make myself a coffee and use the bathroom real quick. Is my... Yeah, it is still working. Be right back.